Hey yo, you know who this is, man. Boy C's in the building, the 5 finger, 2 finger right beside the middle finger, lay him down, man. Wolfpack all day. Yo, y'all haven't seen this in a long time. This whole familiar thing, you know, this whole cemetery. I'm back in my own grind, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, yo. So, you know, without that whole incident happened, you know, she asked a whole bunch of questions, who you, stuff like that. You know, they gone. Me and my people was gone for, you know, so we sit back and we chill. You know, we sit back, chill in the car, we spying on her house and stuff like that. Like, all right, cool, whatever. You know, let's go. Sit back and chill at my house. We don't think the person called. We don't think she called, nothing like that. So, into her damn business, none of the odds business. You should be handling your niece. Handle your niece. Don't worry about other people's daughters. Let them handle it. Otherwise, why the fuck you want to get other people in trouble? You know. Things is unfair nowadays. You know, so it's literally things are just unfair. So, when we went to the house, we sit back and chill. 2 days rolled by. The third day, everything was cool. My people's got a big ass message sitting there saying, you gotta come home. I was like, damn, man, I hope ain't nothing I done. I'm sitting there saying nothing that you done. All of a sudden, her best friend, Aunt, has called her mom. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Oh, she was out with some dude, this, that, third. They rolled off and stuff like that. Like, why you getting her in trouble? She was not doing nothing. She was literally not doing nothing. You were just sitting back chilling in the damn park on a Sunday. Nothing no usually happening on a Sunday in a white neighborhood. I'm just sitting there saying, think about it. In a white fucking neighborhood, you can sit back and just chill at the fucking park. Gotta do something making these people laugh. Sit back doing nothing. What type of shit is that? People just don't care, man. These people just get crazy nowadays. So, she was coming to find out, she took everything away, took the key away, to the phone. Like, come on. Your little cousin, or I should sit there and say your daughter, I should sit there and say, she 20 years old. She gotta make decisions on her own self, It's a cruel world out there. She gotta start making decisions. She gotta start seeing the world as how it is. She's not gonna stay. Nobody's not gonna stay their daughters or their mama, little girls, or their sons forever. What's that word I'm looking for? Daddy, daughters. What do we call it? Like sitting there saying daddy's little girl, mother's little girls. Yeah, I'm just sitting there saying you're not gonna be able to protect the girl for a long period of time. You can help her and guide her and protect her in certain means, but you can't keep her shelter up all day. So that happened. So she's been on this thing for almost about, tomorrow will actually be 2 weeks. Yeah, because I'm making this at 11 o'clock, and it's a Thursday. So yeah, so tomorrow, so basically tomorrow will be the second week. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, the aunt has none of the business, stuff like that. Then she sitting there and told that we was in the car. She said, "You ain't supposed to be friends. You ain't gonna be friends. I want you talking to Alicia. I don't want you talking to her at all. Blah 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 and stuff like that." So so why were you jumping in our relationship? You got other people jumping into our relationship or whatever it says, whatever that we got, which is stupid. It's fucking stupid, People just need to calm down. Worry about your own peoples. So this is what's up. So from what I gathered and stuff like that, I don't put all of her friends' business out there. Is that she allowed to date this boy, but I don't know how long she been out. So cause I don't met the person once. I only met her once, so I don't know her from a can of paint. She seen how she cool people, But knowing me, I'm a little skeptical. I'm a little paranoia. I don't trust people as far as I can throw them. True. So if I sit there and throw this little box, that's how far that, I'm gonna throw that nigga shit. So that's how far I don't trust people, And I said that, so if I ever continue to be in this relationship, don't talk to that damn aunt, man. For real, we are going through enough as it is. We talking about exes. We talking about police. We talking about people want to fight. People talking about not having money. There's a lot of things in these worlds. Sickness, health. I'm just sitting there saying, to throw another monkey wrench into the game. You shouldn't be doing it. We trying to make more or less problems, And think about this. We trying to build black people up. We all live in white neighborhoods, in nice, good neighborhoods. So why you want to tear other people, black people down? It's like black on black crime, you know? It's like black on black crime. So you basically you turn another black person down of not having them talk to each other, but also too at the same time, since you getting this girl in trouble, now all of a sudden you turn her down. That's causing our friction within a black and black relationship where it's supposed to be right, where statistically black people are supposed to break up whether they have a baby and stuff like that. Most black people, and I'm calling that nigga out. I'm gonna say, nigga Jay, what's that nigga name? John, whatever. Fuck that nigga. He being a fucking racist, ignorant motherfucker and stuff like that. Statistically, if you was raised in a fucking home where you only had one parent, you usually break up. At Pacific time because of how you would sit and say either the mother's on a drug addict, person died, in jail, everything. It's just how it is. I come from background of my mom and dad been together for almost 28 years. I'm 28 right now. So I'm gonna say 29, 30 years. That's a long time. So basically my time of being in a household based on a mommy and daddy, that means that once I go on to a relationship, our relationship is going to be strong. But also too, there's other factors that you got to throw in there. But that's just statistically, in the psychology and stuff like that. But I'm not going to go into that. People just crazy, man. You just can't leave people alone. All of a sudden, I got an update. Update, probably more updates. Oh, my aunt said this, if we cool, we can hang out. Okay. But all of a sudden you got our relationship in trouble. So why I'm not? So if I ever see your aunt down the road, I'm not talking to her for a can of paint. Oh, how you doing, TK? How you doing, TK? Who this boy? I'm the same boy that you sit there and say, who's that? Who's that dude right there? Who are you? Who are you? Then you got our relationship fucked up by the mom. At the same time, I'm just sitting there saying, people just sit there crazy. So I'm not gonna talk. So me, I'm black. I'm just leaving it alone. I'm not gonna sit there. I say, yo, that's your people. You can talk to them. I'm sorry. It's just me. People just need to calm down. People work on your own. Focus on your own kids. Don't be super strict. These kids are so fucked up in the mind. Of having strict parents. Most people ain't allowed to date. They ain't allowed to go on a Sunday. What type of shit is that? It's like sitting there saying I keep my daughter locked up 24/7, but she ain't allowed to see the light of day. Light of day. That what it seemed like. So this girl been cooped up in the house for 2 weeks. She ain't allowed to see the light of day. But ain't that? So somebody tell me, ain't that fucking torture, kidnapping, or whatever this is? Keep a person locked up for as the mother know that she been locked up for inside the house. I should sit there and say for the past 2 weeks and not like to go out. Being alone will fuck up a person's mind. People can't be alone. As a social, human beings, we are social. We are a social group of people. We need somebody to talk to automatically. I understand the saying, being alone is not a bad thing, but everybody's afraid of being alone. There's good and bad things about being alone. Now, good thing about being alone, in a good way, is that, when you're alone, you get the time to think, whatever it is, whatever, get the, feel about, how you want to go about things and stuff like that. That's a good thing being alone. You get to search yourself. Now there's a bad way of being alone. Like a good example, there's most people that don't want to break up a relationship because they don't know what to do. They want to keep a relationship, and until they find another man, they'll break off relationships. They jump right into a relationship, or they'll stick with the person for a long ass time, and they don't want to be alone. You see what I'm saying? And another sense where my girlfriend, she got her mom right now. I think her moms don't want to be alone and stuff like that. This is what I think. She don't want to be alone because she was able to find a man. She would have found a man already, so she won't be alone. I'm starting to lose my train of thought. I'm starting to lose it. Trying to get it back. Probably gonna lose it anyway. Let me see something. All right. Yeah, so cause I said to say she afraid to be alone, is because that I think she relied on her daughter way too much. As far as she's getting old, you know, she's in her she I ain't gonna say that she's getting old, but she about, I guess from what I sit there and say, she's somewhere in her early 50s. I should sit there and say that's too old or nothing like that. But you know, she couldn't find a man. You see what I'm saying? So it forces you to be alone. So you, if you don't have a man, you be alone. But you got somebody to depend on, which is your daughter, and you're not alone. So basically, you know, you relying on your daughter. So I guess your daughter is your man that you taking care of. It's like you live longer when you have. It's actually statistically, they sit there and say that you live longer if you take care of a pet. So you're not alone. When you take care of something, you live longer. So if I got, you know, if I got a cat and I'm alone, I live longer because I'm taking care of a cat like it's my own daughter or something like that, or like it's my baby, my child. And nowadays, you know, people are afraid to be alone, to search for themselves, or to find a man. Otherwise, I look at it as like this. There's a lot of people I've talked to in the past. A girl, there's a Puerto Rican chick that was I'm gonna say her name is I'm gonna call her out, Lee. She always asks, how do I get a man? How do I get a man? Or how do I, you know, I don't know how, you know. So you sit there saying, you know, typical Puerto Ricans, they have 5, 6 children. I'm not trying to be, you know, whatever. I'm just sitting there saying they have all these children. So you sitting, you telling me that you have all these kids and you don't know how to get a man? Because the problem is that in society, women don't know how to keep a man, or it could be vice versa too, because men don't know how to keep a woman, you know, or they don't know what a good man bit them in the ass. Well, I think I said that wrong, but still. But I'm just sitting there saying, you know, and it's been numerous of times that people they come ask me, you know, so I be struggling like, yo, how do I get that girl? How did I get that nice beautiful girl? How did I get that person? So, you know, so I'm sitting there saying, okay, let's use that girl as an example. Okay, she Puerto Rican. You know, to me that's a plus. So at the same time, she was thick. You know, she was thick, so that's another plus. You know, kids. How many kids? She got 3 kids, so that's definitely a minus. So I know she had 1 kid when she was like 16 years old, 15 years old. Hey, typical, like all, you know, whatever. You know, the girl with math. I used to like her and shit like that. But at the same time, you know, I already been through a fucked up relationship, like having a kid and stuff like that. And you know, she asked her for advice or whatever. And when she asked her for advice, you know, damn, fucking, this got chills down my spine and shit. But through my body and shit. So, you know, you asking how to get a man, it's just on how you keep a man and stuff like that. You know, if you got 3 kids and it's gonna hard for you to keep this person, you're gonna keep doing the same cycle. The same cycle is gonna keep happening and happening and happening and happening again. You get a man, you get cuffed up, or I should say you get, you know, you have a baby by this dude. Then what's gonna end up happening? You end up leaving and stuff like that. That's not how. So that person, John, he stood there and said that happens with every fucking body. Not just in the black community. That happens in the Puerto Rican community. That happens in the white community. Definitely. I talk in the white people too. So to that ugly ass nigga, you know, sitting there saying, oh, he just gonna get her knocked up and end up leaving. No, because I know I want to take care of my kids and down long run, because I took care of my brothers. I took care of, you know, the daycare kids. Anything, I take care of my own. Unlike certain other people, you know, how you gonna take care of your kid if you haven't been through it? You know, I'm just sitting to say, I don't see nobody underneath you that you took care of. That's with anybody. That goes on with that girl's mom. You know, you raised her as if she was 5 years old, going on up. So how do you raise a teen if you never had kids yourself? I think ultimately, if you don't have kids yourself, you know, as natural birth, you know, you don't get the experience, you know. Oh, now you got. Now I think that you kept this girl cooped up so much. Now she's rebelling out. Where this stuff should have happened when she was a rebellious teenage years. You know, rebellious teenager was 13, 14, 15, 16 years old, around that time, going up, and then you should be able to set that person, but yet you're keeping her down. You're keeping her as a little child. You can't keep somebody locked up as a child. I'm just sitting there saying. Alright, I'm going on 15 minutes. I might go on to a fourth part, so stay tuned. We'll pack all day.